Just don't share it on social media. You can
No, of
share it
course.
amongst each other and stuff like that. Okay. So I've been in this business for 18 years. I've worked with tons of people that have had great success and then they get stalled, or they have little success and then they have a ton of success and then they get stalled. Now, who's all married on this call? Who all went to high school on this call? Who all has kids on this call? Okay. So I mean, with you guys saying yes to those things and those things alone, I know you have the capabilities of having success in this business. Here's why. Sometime between Thursday and Sunday of any given week, if you have a husband or significant other or kids, you plan for success in your life, right? Who's going to the doctor? Who has stuff after school? Who needs what? What food do we have in the house? When are we eating? Which night is bowling night or darts night or, softball in summer, whatever it may be. You guys plan all that out and you have success with your families. So don't try to tell me that you can't plan out and have success with your businesses. So I'm going to be very straightforward and direct because I'm dealing with a bunch of Northeast women who can take it, and I'm going to keep it super real because there's no patty caking around this. If you've had success before, you can create it again. Now, they say it takes 10,000 hours to be an expert in anything. If you've been in this business for less than 10 years, you're not an expert. So we still have room to grow and develop. And most of the time when we have early success, like I think a lot of you women have, at least the ones that I know, you have early success and you sort of forget what you did to have success. Or you try to recreate that success again, but you're dealing with a new market, new people, and a new situation because you mowed through that Frank's list. And it's a different world out there because every year, every 6 months, different things change in the marketplace that we have to adjust to. So asking questions to people is one of the best things that you're going to do as a business owner and as a salesperson of our products and our business opportunity. Gone are the days where we know our products and we know the business and we're going to try to tell people how it's good for them. That works it may work and it has worked in the past, but now people want you to understand what they're going through in their lives, either physically, spiritually, mentally, or financially. And then what can you do to help them have a better life? How can you make them a better version of themselves or help their family in some form or fashion? So when we talk with people, one of the most effective ways to sell any product or service is consultative selling. And one of the best ways to find long-term customers and long-term business partners in our businesses is to really have that rapport, that trust, that genuine liking for each other, that understanding of what's important to each other, and then positioning our products or our business or you as a person in a way that we're going to be the vehicle to help that person get their hopes, wants, needs, and pains as it pertains to health and wellness and money they want or need for whatever it is they're trying to accomplish in their life. All of us are probably really good at where'd you grow up, what'd your parents do, how many brothers and sisters you have, what school did you go to, what do you like to do with your husband, what do you like to do with your kids, But we need to find out more of what's important to people and what they're trying to accomplish in their lives to see if we can be part of that and assist them in some form or fashion. I don't know about you guys. I know, when I went to college, I studied nursing, and then I took a quick right after I tried chemistry, which was brutally tough, and I got a degree in health and fitness management and communications. And I can tell you right now, when I was in health and fitness management and communications, all I did was ask questions every day to everyone I was talking to try to figure out how they think, what's important to them, what are they trying to accomplish, what's their 1-year goal or 6-month goal, what's their 3-year goal and 10-year goal. Now, I know some of these great ladies on this call, mainly Erin, Liza, and Jody. So I've gotten to know their families. I've gotten to know a little bit about their husbands and their kids, what they've done in the past and what they're looking to do in the future. And I can tell you, these ladies have mammoth goals. They want to see a lot of things in this world. They want their kids to have the best schooling. They want them and their husband to go on some of the coolest trips with and without the kids. They want to have beautiful homes that are paid off where there's less stress and less anxiety in their lives. That doesn't happen overnight, folks. Running a business it takes focus, discipline, intestinal fortitude, passion, And, you know, in any given situation, whether you're married or you have kids, if we were to list 10 things that you like, you know, there's 10 things that you like to do, that you don't like to do, and the things that you have to do, there's all those same things in our business. You're not always going to like what you have to do for your business, but you have to do it to have success and have a successful business. And what happens is after we have a certain amount of success in our business and we get to a certain point, we think we don't really, well, I don't like doing that, so I'm really not going to do it. And then we don't do it and nothing really bad happens, and that's 1 month. And then we don't do it and nothing really bad happens the next month. And then the next month. And then before you know it, tons of people drop off, or we bring out a new supplement or something that isn't as good as it was before, or it's even better, or whatever it may be, and we have to adjust. And that's where the intestinal fortitude comes in. And here's the thing, when you chose your life partner, all you knew is that they had the morals, integrity, character, and good looks, and that special connection with you that you wanted. But you didn't know where it was going to go. And then all of a sudden, you guys got to buy a car, and he's doing like 16 hours worth of research, and you're like, I love the red one. I mean, my mom had it, my dad had it, it's been in my family. I love the red one. Like, why does Consumer Reports have anything to do with me liking that car? Or we got, you know, then you got to buy a new house. Well, I want to live here. Well, I want to live there. And then you got to make compromise. You know, and then the little person gets in trouble at school, and you guys got to deal with it. And he wants to spank the crap out of her, and you want to talk it through and make them right. I'll never do it again 100 times. So I'm bringing up a bunch of crazy stuff because you guys all dealt with it. And you guys decided that you were going to figure it out and work through the hard times to get to better times and have successful marriages and be a successful parent and pass college or high school, whatever it may be. And that's the way these businesses are. You know, you're allowed to have a down month when it comes to recruiting. I think the one thing that I'm seeing more and more, folks, is first of all, we can't have enough customers because customers lead to more business partners. They spread our name more. We can get more referrals. We'll talk about some referrals on this call, the best ways to get referrals. You can never have enough customers, but no matter what level you are, you have to keep recruiting. You can't just, I mean, think of a job where you were working it a certain way, and then all of a sudden you just stopped what got you to where you wanted to be, and money just kept coming in, and it kept coming in, and you started making more and more money, and it never ended. That doesn't happen. We think it does, and it seems like it does. And I'm not hey, trust me, I've made some great money in my life, and there were some times where I had some phenomenal clients, and I was like, this is easy. I'm golfing every day. I'm just, you know, taking my clients out for dinner and having fun. And then a financial situation happened with one client, and then another client. And I'm living in Detroit, and it's the automotive industry, and I'm like, whoa, like things are going south really quick here. I got to figure out, I got to find a new market, new industry. We have to constantly be tapping into new people. You know, they're the most successful.
Can you give some examples of how to do that?
Yeah.
I think that's where a lot of people want to hear right now is how to find new people and, you know, that kind of stuff.
Cool. We're going to go with referrals first, because I can talk to about internet things that we can do, and I'll get to that. But referrals, you know, you have your Franks list, and it's, you know, 300, 400,000 people, right? And you go through that Franks list, and then the rubber hits the road, folks. And I'm saying this to you guys, not so much to you guys, but mostly for your new people. And these are the conversations you want to have with them, because when that rubber hits the road, it grinds and it wears down the tires hard. Because most people, and I mean, Erin will talk, I'm sure she finds people in a bathroom line at the Giants game and gets to talk to them. She's that smooth and that good, right? But not all of us are like that, right? It takes a little bit more work and effort. So we have to think to ourselves, how do we position ourselves to meet new people? We do and we don't. Here's the thing. We're going to talk about referrals right now because it's been hugely impactful. I sold life insurance and financial advising, and if you talk to people about money and death, they'll hang up on you in a second, and they don't want anything to do with you because not many people want to talk about those things. So I had to get really good at finding people that would talk to me, and the best way that I could do it, because I'll put it to you this way, I called my neighbor's friend on Facebook and said, hey, Jack, you know, someday things are going to go south for you, and your family's still going to be there, and I want to make sure your family's taken care of. And he's like, hey, buddy, I don't know what kind of approach that is, but that stunk. Like, practice up, get better, and get back with me. And I was like, all right, cool. So then I called Rose and I said, hey, Rose, hey, I've been friends with Tudor for 8 years. He's my neighbor, and I've helped Tudor secure his family's life after Tudor passes away, and Tudor thought you would find great value in that. So would you mind getting together with me? We'll kick the tires on what you have going for your family in case anything happens to you, and then maybe I can help you or just make sure that you're doing things the right way. Now, conversations like that happen with you guys is, hey, are you working out? Are you eating healthy? Do you want to have better results when you go see your doctor possibly? Do you want to not be so hangry and be so tired every day and be so stressed out? Now, I'm not saying I can't take all those things away from you, but what I am saying is I'd love to be a gentle accountability partner. Me and my family are into health and wellness. We like to eat healthy, exercise, and me and my friends hold each other accountable in a very inspiring way to do that. But then I'm taking these products that have been very good for me and my family, and I have hundreds of customers, and I have tons of business partners that share these products and this business opportunity, and I would love to see if it's something that would be of interest to you. But here we go into referrals. First of all, let's think about us asking for referrals. And when I say us, I know you guys are probably really good. You've been in it for a while, but I'm still going to act as though you're new. And then let's think about how this can help our new people, because everything that I share with you tonight isn't just for you guys. It is, but it's also for you to share with your team and give them the tools and the skills to have success, which is in turn going to help you and keep you sharp by sharing new information. So when we think about us, like, we always have to ask for referrals. They're not just usually going to give them to us. If you don't ask, you don't get. So let's remember that. Number two is we've asked for referrals in the past, and most of us are really good at asking for referrals as it pertains to ways our products can help them. I'm going to teach you some different ways outside of that because I think we're all very proficient asking for referrals that we know our supplements can help. The other thing that we do is we've asked for referrals the wrong way, and we didn't get them, and we didn't get them, so we didn't get them second time, so we stopped asking. So we're going to perfect our way that we ask for referrals tonight. The other thing that we're going to do is we're not going to be afraid to ask for referrals, because we're going to ask people in a way that's really going to put them in a position where they want to help other people along with themselves. So when we think about people the referrer, right, what's going through their head? I always like to think of the psychology of things. Well, one is we have to remember to ask them. Number two is let's qualify that they're even willing to give us referrals by saying, if they're a cousin or relative or best friend, like, do you trust me? Hey, we've known each other since high school, since diapers, since whatever. Do you trust me? Or, hey, you've been a customer of mine for 5 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, right? So you like the products. You're doing good, right? So let's qualify. Yes, I love the products. Cool. Or let's just, if it's a prospect, because I know a lot of the women that I know on this, they're running six-figure businesses. So time is money, and they have families that they want to attend to, and they have big teams that they want to help out. So when you go meet with someone, they need to become a customer, an ambassador, or both, or we need to further our relationship with them where Plexus is going to come up down the line. It's just not the right time right now. Or they need to be a connector, someone that gives us referrals and puts us in a position so that we can speak to other people and see if we can add value to their lives, to our products, or our business. So as we're talking to someone and we ask for referrals, 5 seconds goes by, 10 seconds goes by, somewhere between the 10-second mark and the 15-second mark, it gets comfortable, and the person's like, well, I just can't think of anyone. I'll email or text you or call you. And then next thing you know, you're chasing them down, and they're never going to give them to you because you didn't hit it while the iron was hot. So we're going to get through that. The other thing is we have to let them know how the people we're asking to help, that they can possibly benefit. Remind them in a very inspiring way that someone you know could possibly want to lose weight, have more money that they want or need, have less anxiety, have better results when they go see their doctor, have better skin, have a better functioning gut, okay? And then the other thing we're going to do is we're going to always say, hey, after I talk with these, I'm going to ask these people a lot of questions, see if I can help them out in some form or fashion, and then I'm always going to give you feedback on what happened with those people. Because a lot of times when we ask people for referrals, they don't necessarily say no to us, that they don't want to give us referrals. They're saying yes to that thing in their head. Like, I want to give you my neighbor Jack because he's just a jerk, and he'll kill me if I give his name out. and my sister wouldn't be interested in this, and my mom's too old, and my best friends, oh well, they're just catty or whatever they are, right? So we're going to help people get through that thing they're thinking and point them in the direction of people or skill sets or personality traits that we know they have in their life, so that they can focus on that and not that voice in their head. Okay, cool. So let's talk with a customer. Who wants to do a role play with me? I can't bite you through the screen. I'll take on the hard part of the role play. All I need is a customer that's been with you for, say, 4 months or more and hasn't given you any referrals yet. Kelly. Okay. Person's name?
Luis.
Luis?
Yep, Luis.
Luis, okay.
Yep.
She's been with us for how long?
She's been with me for a long time, like 1.5 years.
Oh my goodness. No referrals yet?
No, and I've never asked her for one though.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you're going to be Luis. You can throw anything at me you want. Remember, folks, I'm not perfect. None of us are. I have no silver bullets. Nothing I say is set in stone or black and white. We're just going to play this out and see where it takes us, and you'll see someone else's style of how they would ask for referral. So, Luis, you and I talk, right? You're Luis. I'm you. We talked. We get out. Great summer. Kids are back in school. Giants just won their first game. Jets are alive too. And I'm like, hey, Luis, you've been a customer of mine for 1.5 years, right?
Yeah.
How's it going? It's still going well, right?
Oh yeah, I love my Plexus Slim.
Cool. Now, I've been running this business for over 2 years, and I've had great success. I have a ton of business partners, and I have a ton of customers. I just want to offer you again, in case I didn't in the past. I can't remember last time. I'm looking for really good people in this market to become business partners to me. I want to expand. Would you like to get involved and learn more about the business?
No, I don't have time for that. I'm sorry. I don't have time like you do. I'm busy.
Okay. Hey, no problem. I just wanted to make sure I offered it to you. Hey, Luis, since you're having success with the products, a really good demographic of people that I have helped with my products and my business opportunity is teachers. And here's why, because teachers have time after school, on the weekends, and in the summers to do some other things outside of teaching. And I don't know about you, but every teacher I ever met, they're just not paid what they should be paid. And it drives me crazy. But what the best thing that a teacher does, Luis, is they're really good at teaching people things. And once they learn about our products, and once they learn to ask people questions and they learn about our business opportunity, teachers are phenomenal as business partners or just as people that enjoy our products. Would you happen to know some teachers that I could reach out to and get to know and see if I can help them with my products or business?
I'm going to be difficult just because I want to.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I do. I mean, I have 2 boys in school, and I have some teachers. I interact with their teachers, and I was the class mom. But honestly, nobody really knows that I'm on the products, and I just kind of kept things private right now. And I'm just, I don't know. I have had great success. I feel good, and I have energy, but I still, I'm not really where I want to be yet. So I'm just kind of nervous to reach out to other people or to give you some names.
Hey, I know how you feel. When I started this business, I wanted to try the products myself, and I wanted to make sure they worked. And what I understood is I wanted to help my family too. And once I started the products and I was having success like you, and actually, it only took me about 4 months to realize that I wanted to share the products and run a business. I didn't want to wait any longer. I wanted to give people the opportunity to have less stress in their life, maybe have more natural energy that didn't involve nicotine or energy drinks or coffee all day long. I wanted to help people sleep better and possibly lose a little bit of weight or have more energy. So, Luis, I understand and respect your situation. And if you're willing to share some teachers with me, or even some moms, how about some moms? Maybe that's better for you. Because moms, they can always use extra energy if they have families or if they have a husband. They're always looking to stay as slim as they are, if not lose a little bit of weight. And if they can relieve some anxiety in their life, I'm sure they would really be thankful if you were to connect us. I'm going to ask them a lot of great questions about their health and wellness and figure out, even if it's the right thing to do, is to bring up Plexus in my products. And based on their answers, we'll take things from there. And I'll be very kind and sweet like I was with you when I first met you. And after I talk with them, Luis, I'll give you a call or send you a text on how that went so you know exactly what went on with those moms. Would you mind sharing some moms and teachers with me?
Yeah, I think about giving you some names of some moms and teachers. I'll think about it.
Okay, cool. Hey, you go ahead and think about it. I'll catch you later. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Right? So, and see, here's the thing, Kelly, you did great, and thank you for being hard on me. But here's the thing. Our pipeline should be so big with our customers and people that we know, friends, family, neighbors, past coworkers, that if Luis doesn't want to give us referrals, who cares? Fine. I don't want to make anyone do anything that they don't want to do. I'll just go on to someone else. Like, that's the way you have to think as a business owner and as the head recruiter for your company when you're trying to find customers and ambassadors.
I love that you just called them head recruiters.
Yeah.
I love it. Let's think of some scenarios. Sorry, you can go on. I didn't know if they had scenarios that you wanted to do, but go on for what you wanted to finish with.
I mean, I might say, who's got another scenario? Because who's got a cousin, right? I love cousins. Like, why doesn't, we've known cousins since we were in our diapers, right? And they don't give us referrals, and it just boggles my mind. So who's got a cousin or aunt and uncle or a relative or someone's close enough that they could be a cousin that they've known since they were in diapers? Let's talk through that, who hasn't helped you build your business or given you a referral.
I do. I have an aunt.
Sarah, thank you. What's her name?
Tammy.
All right, Aunt Tammy. Now, she hasn't tried the products. She's not a business partner.
No, she's been on the products. She's a wholesale ambassador, and her and my uncle are both taking the products.
Cool, but no referrals.
No.
Cool. So you're going to be Tammy. I'll be you.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Tammy, Auntie, you've known me since I was in diapers, right?
Right.
Yeah, and you're taking my products, aren't you? And they're going very well for you and Uncle, aren't they?
I like the pink drink, but I just haven't really noticed any huge changes.
Sure.
I'm taking it every day, and this is a real conversation.
Yeah.
I just, I don't know. I was really hoping it would help a little bit more with inflammation and stuff like that.
Sure.
Bruce is taking the block, and he seems to like that. He's diabetic, so he's also doing the slim, and we're going to be seeing if he gets better numbers back when next time he goes to the doctor here.
Cool. So, since you're my aunt, I'm going to do something really special for you. You've only taken a handful of products, maybe 3 or 4. Do you know we got 18 products that can assist you in some form or fashion with your health and wellness? So here's what I'll do. I'm going to mark down all the products for you. And each month, for the next, say, however many months, we're going to have you try the products for at least 60 to 90 days.
Okay.
And we're not going to have you try them all at once. We'll pick certain ones and figure out what our best combination is for you and Uncle Bruce to have the best results and see if you can have some really good experiences when you go to the doctor for Uncle Bruce and see if you can feel those changes in your energy or in your body that you're looking to have.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool. So I'm not going to stop there, Aunt Tammy. Got a few more things I want to talk to you about. You willing to have a conversation with me?
Sure.
Cool. Now, Aunt Tammy, if I was running a restaurant near you and Uncle Bruce, and we sold really good food at a fair price, how many people would you recommend come to our restaurant?
Oh, I would tell everybody.
Everybody, right?
Yep.
And so most people, 99% of those people, they're going to have great success and they're going to enjoy our food. But there's going to be that 1 or 2%. They're going to be like, I went there, my food was cold, whatever. But you know me. You know how passionate I am about running a business. Mm-hmm. And you're not going to stop recommending people to my business just because of those 2%, right? You're going to still tell them to come to my business, right?
Right.
Cool. Now, if I was running a dry cleaner and we had great dry cleaning at a fair price, how many of your friends and family would you tell come to my dry cleaners?
Everyone.
There you go. So, Aunt Tammy, I got to keep it real with you. You know me since I was in diapers. I'm working my tail off to sell these 18 great products and help people with their health and wellness in some form or fashion.
Mm-hmm.
And I would love to speak with some people that you Uncle Bruce know that trust you guys and say, hey, my niece is running a really good business from her home. She has some of the best natural products in the industry to help you with all sorts of things that you're trying to accomplish with your health and wellness. Losing weight, better gut health, possibly better results when you go see your doctor, relieve you of some anxiety. Who are some people that you know, Aunt Tammy, that I could reach out to and connect to that trust you and Uncle Bruce, where I could share my products and my business? I'm going to ask them a lot of questions first and just get to know them and see if I can even assist them with the products that I have. And then if I can, I'll share some products with them.
Sure. Well, I've got a whole country club full of people I can refer you to.
What the heck? Aunt Tammy, where have you been? So, I mean, now, folks, I mean, some of this is like traditional learning is you know what you know and you know what you don't know. You can always learn what you don't know. If you haven't been in sales for 18 years, you haven't sold something, or you haven't ran a business, this might be completely new to you to walk people down these paths to get referrals from them. But what I'll tell you, if you want to become, we're all probably good business owners, right? But if you want to be great business owners, you have to take the steps and learn the skills that you don't have right now to become that much better, to perfect your abilities to have success in inspiring people to give us names and referrals to get involved in our products or to become business owners. And it takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of practice. It doesn't happen overnight. And I don't expect all you guys to use it the same way I am. I'm trying to spark your imagination of all the great people that you have in your life that you can gain referrals from, so that you don't have to go to the social networking sites. Now, we're on a great path here. I'm going to take you guys a little bit further. So we were talking with Luis, right? We were talking about Luis. So Luis, we follow up with Luis, and Luis gave us 2 moms, right? A miracle. Luis finally broke down the wall. She gave us 2 moms. So it's 10 days later, right? So I call Luis back, and I'm Kelly, and I say, Luis, oh my God, you know those moms you gave me, Jackie and Joni? Holy cow, they're so happy you connected us. Thank you so much for those referrals. Jackie is going to become a customer. She wants to try the products. Joni, she's going to do some research. She's not too familiar with network marketing and working things from your home, and she wants to learn more about Plexus and our products. But they're super excited that you were at least open enough to share their information and connect us. Now, here's the thing, Luis. I want to offer you the opportunity to bring Jackie underneath you as a business owner. And here's the thing. You're trying our products. You get Jackie and a few more people, your products are going to be paid for. You don't want to be involved, Luis? Hey, I get it. I'm going to bring Jackie under me. But hey, since I've talked to 2 people that you know, and we had a good experience, they're not mad at you. They're actually happy you connected us. I don't want to stop there. Do you happen to know any other moms that I can reach out to and connect with? Or remember I mentioned those teachers? It doesn't necessarily have to be your son's teacher. I know that's a unique situation, but maybe there's just some teachers at church or in your community of people that you know, neighbors, that I can connect with to see if they want to get involved in our products or our business. Would you mind? Do you happen to have some names, Luis?
I do, because now you made me feel like it's okay to give you names. I feel better now, and I'm glad that the people that I gave you the names for were successful for you. And I don't know, I'm kind of nervous, but I like that idea of you bringing somebody into the business under me. But I'm nervous because I really don't know how to work a business like this. But I'd like to hear more.
Cool, no problem. So Luis, watch this, folks, because it's an endless well. So Luis gives me 2 teachers. She gives me Sheila and Rhonda. And so I talk with Sheila and Rhonda. So again, I got to follow up with Luis, right? Luis, this is like 2 weeks later. Luis, I talked to Rhonda and Sheila. Guess what? Rhonda is so excited. She's been looking for some products to take. She wasn't sure which ones to take. She's working out and eating healthy. So she's going to take a lot of the products that will help her with her gut and possibly help her lose some weight. So she's really excited. Rhonda, thanks you for connecting us. And I don't remember last name. I said Jackie, whatever her name is. She's going to become a business partner to me. She's a teacher that doesn't make as much money as she wants. She knows that teachers are a great demographic for our business because they can teach people about our products and how they can assist them in our business opportunity. So I want to thank you. Now again, Louise, you know, there's obviously these people are finding value in my business and in my products. Are you sure you don't want to maybe consider, you know, becoming a business partner? And so she said she's going to say no, right, based on the first time and how you represent her. So she says no. So wonderful. Louise, do you know some hair? We're on a roll here. Do you have any more moms, teachers, or hairstylists? Right? Because hairstylists are already making their people look beautiful and feel beautiful with their hair. And if they can sit there and have these products out there, they can have two sources of income. Because these women are going to sit in their chair for an hour to 2 hours. They're going to eventually ask them what this Plexus stuff is about. And all they have to say is, I make you look beautiful, and these products will make you feel beautiful and give you some energy, et cetera, et cetera. So who are some hairstylists that you know? So as I peel it back, folks, the first thing we want to do is, hey, let's confirm, right, that the person trusts you, that they're enjoying our products. And I'm going to get to the presentation real quick, or that they enjoyed your presentation, right? I just shared these products. I shared the business opportunity. You want to get involved in one or both? No, not today, right? They're listening to the voice in their head. I don't have time. I don't have money. I never ran a business, blah, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. We're not upset. We respect their decision. Hey, I respect the fact that you want to get involved. Did I do a good job of explaining things? Did you have a good experience with me? Are we still friends even though you don't want to get involved in my products or my business? Yes. Cool. Well, I just, you know, since we're still friends and yet you had a good experience, it's just not right for you. Let's not stop there. There's probably someone you know that wants to lose weight or could use some extra money or relieve themselves of stress or sleep better or have better gut health or possibly better results when they go see the doctor. And since we never know what's going on with people behind closed doors as much as we think we know them, who are some people that I can reach out to that trust you and see if I can help them in some form or fashion with my products or business opportunity. I'm going to ask them questions. I'll treat them very kind. I'm not going to be a pest. Share my products, share my opportunity if it's the right thing to do, and then I'll always give you feedback once I talk with them. So the next time you see them, you can have peace of mind. You'll know exactly what went on between them and me. And most likely, something good's going to happen of it. They're going to be excited that they at least connected us. So you see the principles of asking for referrals, folks? You got to get a yes on something like, yes, I trust you. Yes, the products are good. Or yes, we're still friends. Or I gave a good presentation. We never know what's going on with people behind closed doors. They're going to give you referrals. And I would go so far as to say, okay, great. You know, who are some people that you know? And I'd stare at my paper with my pen. Now, it's highly aggressive, right? It'd become uncomfortable and like, well, it looks like I'm going to give this guy some referrals. But you can take that pressure off by saying, hey, I would love for you to send me text messages or emails or connect me via Facebook. You know, they're going to give you referrals. It's just a matter of how, through text message, email, Facebook, or writing them down right now. So in my year and 2 months of working here at Plexus, and I'll share this with Aaron and Liza, and I think Jody was on here somewhere. I'll share it with them, and they'll share it with you guys. There's a certain grouping of people or skill sets or people with certain personality traits that find value in our products or our business more often than most people. So when you go fishing, right, if we all have husbands or fathers or uncles that go fishing, they normally don't just go anywhere. They sort of go where the fish are. And what these are called our ideal candidate profiles, right? And so if I brought up mothers, and I laid out how mothers tend to find value in our products or our business, right? And let's think about it. If someone's not going to give you a mom, like who doesn't want to help a mom? Like I probably will never talk to that person, right? They were born by a mom. Why wouldn't they want to help other moms with health and wellness or earning extra money? I mean, come on. Teachers, holistic health coaches, nutritionists, dietitian. I have it all in here, and I have them in here, but I also have the reasons as to why these people tend to find value in our business or our products. So feel free to ask anyone that you know for specific skill sets or job titles of people that tend to enjoy our business or our products more often than not. Go where the fish are. And in the second area of ideal candidate profiles, I have personality traits or adjectives that describe people. Now, Aaron, I can't remember who brought you in, but I know when they met you and they were part of Plexus, they were jumping around like crazy, like, oh my God, I can't wait to bring Erin in. Like, she's awesome. She can talk with anyone. Like, she loves helping people, right? Who are some other people that we know? And we probably, being in the business for 2-3 years, as some of us have been, we probably went through those people. But we also know a ton of people that know people like that love to help people, that just want money. They want money. They want the Louis Vuittons. They want the Mercedes. They want whatever they want. Go on vacations. Have the biggest Starbucks on earth every single day, right? Some people want money. I would know when I ran my business, I love people that needed money, but I love people that wanted money. Because if they wanted it, to go talk with people about health and wellness, I mean, if someone told me no and talking to them about health and wellness, I'm brushing that off like nothing. The difference between us and Isogenics and Advocare and our competitors is we're just general health and wellness. We're not trying to work with CrossFitters or weightlifters or marathoners or all these different things. We can sell our products from people that are 17 or 18, can't remember exactly, this is all compliant, I promise, all the way up to 90 years old. So guys, gals, black, white, Asian, it doesn't matter. So I know how it is. I don't know exactly how it is. I've worked with a lot of people that have been in a business for a period of time and gotten stuck. And all I'll ask you guys to do is, what's your why now? What's changed? Do you now have enough money to do whatever you want? Do you now have enough time? And I'm not saying it to be mean, and I know I'm very straightforward and direct, but you're running a business. Like, if, run the business, work the business. Long are the days where we can bring in the right amount of people and they're going to stick with us forever and make us money. That's as much as I want it and you guys want it. It's just not how it works. Like, we have to lead by example and lead by word. And I mean that in the best way possible. The best business owners in this world, like Bill Gates and the famous Apple guy, I can't remember his name, Steve Jobs, like, those people had processes and styles in which they worked their businesses. And maybe I shouldn't choose those two, but just anyone that has a successful business, they work their business very consistently, and they have processes for every area of their business so that they don't lose things, forget things, and they always cover their bases. And they do it every day for days and days and months and weeks and years on end. And that's how they have success. And they have trials and tribulations based on the market and the time of year and things like that, like we all do in our business. But they never stop learning, they never stop perfecting, and no's don't mean nothing to them. They don't. They really don't. So in this article, with along the things we talked about, I'll have 3 attachments that drive home the parts of how important referrals are to our businesses. And then I have a great article that explains referrals in a completely different way than I did. So you guys have roughly 5 or 6 ways to ask for referrals.
I love this. I thought this was great. I'm writing down names like crazy. I'm not good at this, and I just got to start practicing. So would you say like a good power hour could consist of just starting to call, text people, and just like, what do you guys do on your power hours?
Okay, so there's numerous ways you can, like the first couple of power hours we ran yesterday were to just reach out to the first half of the power hour was to reach out to new people. Text message, email, Facebook, whatever, just reach out. The second half of those power hours was do follow-ups. And please understand me, you guys have been this, maybe you guys know it more than anyone else on your team, but remember, you don't have to bring up Plexus until there's a reason to bring up Plexus. When that person gives you enough of what they hope for, what they want, what they need, or the pains they have in their life, and our products or our business cater to one, but hopefully many of their hopes, wants, needs, and pains, that's when we bring up Plexus. Because you guys are going to go shopping for your families in the next, well, you're going to be on the trip, but the next 5 to 10 days, you're going to go shopping for your family. I don't know what you're going to buy, but I know why you're going to buy them. Because either you hope for it, you want it, you need it, or you have pains, and you're looking to heal it. So if we can see what their hopes, wants, needs, and pains are as it pertains to health and wellness and money they want or need, right? And so when I send this to you guys, I have consultative selling that I'm going to pair with this. I have 5 entry points, right? Are you into health and wellness? Ask people about their current job. Do you like being a teacher? The kids are crazy. My principal, he's a little ornery. I have to drive 40 minutes. Okay, well, if you weren't a teacher, what would you be doing? I don't know. I love teaching people things, but I don't know what I would do. I've been teaching for 15 years. You track all this information, and then, because 80% of sales are made between the 5th contact and the 12th contact. Did we know that?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
So why? Because after 5 times of talking with someone, there's a genuine liking for them. There's some rapport there. You gotten to know about them. You gotten to know what they like and value in their lives and what they're looking to do for their families or for themselves. So when you finally bring up your business after 5 or 6 conversations, then they're going to actually listen. Like, yeah, Liza's cool. Like, I've been getting to know her. She's pretty cool. I didn't even know she ran a business. Now she's saying she can help me feel better and have more energy. Like, yeah, I'm going to give it a shot. Why wouldn't I? If we spring it on them too early, then we're trying to sell them, or then we just became friends with them to work the business. It's a relationship business. I know Alec, our president, he drives that all. It's relationships. You want to have 40, 50, 25, 100 people in your pipeline where you're just getting to know them and developing a friendship. So it's going to come up in the month or 2 after that you own a business and you want to offer them some things that will help them. So I want to do a couple more role plays if you're willing. Who wants to do some more role plays with more verbiage? Because we talked with Sarah and we talked with Kelly, but I think those role plays help more than just you two if I had to guess. Kathy? Hi. Do you have someone in your pipeline that you want to figure out how to inspire to bring them into the business in some form or fashion?
Absolutely.
Who do you got? Let's talk about some people. Who do you got?
My lifelong friend who's a pharmacist who does not support my business one bit.
Okay. What's their name?
Lynn?
Lynn. How long have you known her? Lifelong? Okay.
Kindergarten.
Okay. Now, we're going to walk through this and then I'll share some things at the end, but you're going to be Lynn and I'll be you.
Okay.
All right?
Sure.
So Lynn,
yeah.
I'm still working my business, right?
I do. I see it all the time on Facebook.
I'm helping. I got thousands of customers now, and I have, between all the people underneath me, I have hundreds of business partners. Did you know that?
That's great. No, I didn't know that.
So I'm helping a ton of people. And I know you as a pharmacist, you help a ton of people too, right?
That's right.
And your whole goal in helping those people is what? To keep them safe and give them the prescriptions they need so that they can have better lives, right?
Yes.
Well, you and I got something in common.
Oh, yeah?
I do the same. I don't have prescriptions. I'm not a doctor. I don't know as much as you. But what I do know is we have some of the most clean products on the market, and our products have made phenomenal differences in people's lives.
Yeah, I just can't put my name behind it. I went to school for 5 years. I'm a pharmacist. I put my name behind that, and
Sure.
I just can't support it.
And what's the main thing that you can support? What don't you support? Is it the business or is it the products?
That's a good question. Are you there?
There you go.
Sorry, my phone just rang. I would say that to me, it seems like a fad.
Cool.
Just another fad out there in the business, in the world, and I just
Sure.
don't want to put my name behind it.
Hey, Lynn, I get it. I understand it. And I'm not here to change your mind, but you've known me for a long time. Do you think I would get involved in something that isn't good for people or that is going to do people wrong?
No, but I think that's your thing. And my thing is just going to work every day as a pharmacist and working my tail off and not getting the recognition that I should get. And, not getting any further ahead than I was when I started as a pharmacist 25 years ago.
Hey, I get it. Hey, what do you want more of in your life? Would you like to go on more vacations, have a bigger retirement?
All of that, plus a bigger house, have security for my children. Yeah.
Right.
And not work so much, so I could be there for them.
So, Lynn, I'm listening to what you're saying, and here's the thing. I know you're saying this is what I do, but it can also be what you do. And just hear me out. I'm not,
Okay.
I just want to tell you, I'm going to share a story with you.
Okay.
So I have a ton of nurses that work and they're business partners to me, and they're business partners all throughout Plexus.
Mhm.
And they're going on a ton of vacations. They're getting recognized for their hard work and effort within Plexus. And as many people as they helped as they did when they're nurses, and some of them are still
Mhm.
nurses, right? They're helping way more people and reaching way more people. And they're putting people in positions where they're not seeing them as nurses as much as they would have in the past. So
Mhm.
here's a couple thoughts for you.
Okay.
One is, if you evaluate our products properly and you give us the thumbs up, what's that going to say about our products if a pharmacist does the research with the background and knowledge that you have and gives our products a thumbs up? That's going to be phenomenal.
Absolutely.
Now, we have 18 products, and I don't
Mhm.
expect you as a pharmacist to like all our products and everything and all the products. But if you like 5, 6, 10, that's fine. Just work with those 10 and share those 10. Number
Mhm.
2 is, you're working your tail off. You're working 5, 6, 7 days a week because you want to make all this money, pay off that debt that you have, start college funds, hammer your retirement, go on tons of vacations, save for a bigger house, maybe possibly get a new car, or whatever it is for your mother and father.
Mhm.
Now I'm offering you the vehicle to speed that entire process up. If you're willing, if you're willing to take a trip with me and
Mhm.
go through our products, go through the research, maybe even speak to my partner Aaron's business coach and
Mhm.
pepper him with some questions because he loves New York people. He'll help you out. He'll talk through it, and he'll be honest with you. You're going to make your own decision. He's going to tell you the way it is,
Right.
and just see if it's an opportunity for you to bring in that money you want or need for your family and stop working so much and have more quality of time with your kids. That's
Mhm.
my mindset. If you think it's just to sell products and to make money, you're wrong.
That's right.
I'm thinking about what you told me you want in your life, and I'm trying to give you the opportunity to consider it and to do a little bit more to get more educated on it to see if it's the right thing for you and your family.
Mhm. Yeah, I just come home from work and I'm just so tired. I work so hard. I'm on my feet all day. Sometimes I'm the
Sure.
only pharmacist. I just don't have any time for anything when I get home. I just have to
Yep.
be with my kids.
Len, you're going to be doing that for the next 25 years. That's your
Amen to
life for
that,
the next
Joseph.
25 years. Take a
Mhm.
day off. Learn about the business. Learn about the opportunity.
You're good.
I've
You're
been,
good.
and here's the thing, folks, this doesn't happen
Mhm.
overnight. I've been doing this for 18 years. They say
Mhm.
10,000 hours makes you an expert in something. I've
Mhm.
been doing it for 18 years. So
You're almost
I've been
15.
involved in these conversations over and over and over. And even if I've never talked to a pharmacist, I've talked to other people, and all I do is ask questions. And then once I hear the answer to the question, it takes me down that path of opening their mind on
Mhm.
something that may be of interest to them or of value to them.
Perfect. That was really good.
I know we're getting late, but I'll do one more role play if you guys are welcome. I love doing this. Here. You know what I'm missing? You know why I do this and why I'm so passionate about helping you guys? Because I got these two at home.
Oh.
Yeah, they're partiers. This is Nala. This is Vero. I just had them. They're 11 months old. They're my first kids.
Oh.
Yep. And here's the thing. When you guys started your business, you're like, gosh, I just hope I make a little money, right? When I had the kids, I'm like, just keep them alive. If I keep them alive, good things will happen, right? So all you guys have to do is we're all born with that voice in our head as soon as we start talking. And the voice in this group's head hasn't been saying good stuff. Hasn't been saying I should do this and I can do this and I will do this. It's been saying, I don't know about this anymore, and this isn't working anymore, and it used to be good, and you guys are down in the dumps, and that's bull stuff. I know I know Erin. I met her husband. I mean, I couldn't hug them both more than I did in Hawaii. The only thing I want to do more is hug more of you guys in Hawaii.
That would be awesome. Who's going to do the
When,
next role play? I love this because I was at a point where the last 10 months I've been signing and recruiting like crazy. And I was like, okay, where do I go next?
yeah,
And I signed one today. It's co-friends with Jody and I. So I put her under Jody because she was Jody's old former ambassador. But people are always out there. But I think this referral process, I'm going to start putting into play and start using that. I mean, we can think of 100 names that we can go ask referrals for. And if people say no, so what? What if 20 people out of 100 gave us each 2 names? Now we got 40 new people to work with.
And here's the thing. When I send this to you, here's the thing. If you want to help yourself or your team, look at enrollments, look at developing leaders, duplication, and retention. I started going back into every business that I ever worked in and all the people that I supported, and those 4 things just kept coming up over and over and over. If someone's saying they're having trouble in their business, investigate those 4 areas, and you'll find out what they might need help in all of them, but most likely they're going to be good in some areas and need some work in 1 or 2 or 3 areas. And through working with Aaron, and through working with Jody, and through working with Liza, and we can have more team calls, I will do my best to support them in supporting you, or support you through these calls if you're open to it. And if you people right here on this say, I promise to rank up, or I promise to hit my current rank and rank to the next one, then we'll have more of these calls. Now, they're not always going to be able to be at this time, but we'll weave them into each month, and I'm there for you guys. And the reason I'm there for you guys is, first of all, I trust Aaron, and I trust Liza, and I trust Jody. And if they say that you guys are willing to put in the hard work and effort to re-rank and rank up, then I'm willing to put in the hard work and effort with you guys. And not only is it going to help you guys, if you're willing to share the information with your teams, if we get all these people asking for referrals, and all these people managing their time better, and all these people being more patient on when they bring up Plexus and bringing it up because the person told them to bring it up, then we're going to have more success and feel more confident and have more tools in growing these businesses again. And I bet, I mean, I'm a little bit cocky. I'm going to bet that if I work with you guys, and you guys pour into each other, and I pour into you, that we're going to turn it around, and you guys are going to have more success than you ever had before, and be better business owners than before. So I'm willing to put my name on the line and working with you guys if you're willing to do the bulk of the work, but also infuse your team with the skills and abilities to have more success than they've had before too. So one more role play.
Yeah. What we learned today is so teachable and duplicatable too. This is just basic. I mean, I have notes here, and it's so teachable.
And when I share you these emails, just share the referral one alone is like 35 to 40 minutes, because you really got to walk through it. And sharing the information is one thing. The best business owners and leaders, it's all in the follow-up. Hey, I shared that with you 10 days ago, 7 days ago. What'd you do with it? How have you implemented it? What are you having success with? What aren't you having success with? What can you do better or different, or can we talk through to help you have more success? That's what you guys as leaders, that's your role. Role playing, you can't role play this stuff enough. So sorry, I'm excited.
We'll do one more, and then it's 9 o'clock. I got to let these people go. But who else wants to do one?
Yep.
Anyone else? More. Dana's in disguise as Erin O'Keefe. She also has twins who she's kept alive for a year and a half.
Yes, good job.
Erin Sapoznik, I'm just calling people.
Yep. Kathy, Sarah, Stacy, Nora.
Sarah will talk all day. She's good. You have another one, Sarah?
I do.
All right, go.
I have a friend, Amanda, and she has been a discount ambassador, wholesale. She's an ambassador since June. She's extremely happy on the products. I have confronted her several times about that she needs to work the business, because she would be freaking amazing.
Yep.
But she's like, I've given it a lot of thought, and it's just not for me. So I'm thinking about going back to her and just started to ask her for referrals, because she's got like 1,500 Facebook friends, and she will not make a Plexus post.
Sarah, you just said it.
Yeah.
Like you didn't even need me.
Yeah.
We go to Amanda. Hey, Amanda, you've been a discount ambassador for this long, right? You don't want to post. You don't want to share. I get it. I respect it. That's not your thing. But let's not help some friends and family or some people you're connected to.
No.
That's not not give them the opportunity to learn about our products or our business. I respect the fact that you don't want to do it, but give me the opportunity to reach out to some friends and family or some people that you know. Who's someone that's always helping people that you know, Amanda? Right, you don't have to answer that, but you're going to walk down the path once I send this.
Yeah.
Who's someone that's always helping someone? Who's into really health and who's always into health and wellness and exercising?
Mm-hmm.
Who's always saying that they want to go more vacations with their families? Who's someone that's saying they want to pay off some debt, have a new house, have a new car, start college funds, have new clothes, go on more beach vacations, etc. And then once she gives you 2 people, you rock it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And no matter how it goes, you give her feedback. And then if it goes well or not so well, ask her for. She should give you referrals till the day is long.
Yeah. See, this is for a whole nother call, but I'm more concerned with if they give me the names, I'd be super nervous to go talk to these people I don't know.
Right.
No way. You're amazing. You are so amazing and convincing. She's a recruiting rock star.
Wait, Sarah, it's so much easier to talk to people that you don't know than it
That
is
is
to talk
true.
to people that you know. People that you don't know cannot hurt your feelings.
Right.
So let's rock it out right now, Sarah. You just be you.
Okay.
You've never heard about Plexus. You never heard about network marketing. And I'm going to be an ambassador, and I'm just going to roll with it.
Okay.
So, Sarah, Amanda gave me your name. You and Amanda have known each other for how long?
Well, about 5 years.
Okay. Cool. So I've known Amanda for a while, too. She's a good friend of mine. She's actually a customer of mine.
Oh, really? A customer in what?
Well, I run my own business from my home.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm into health and wellness big time. I love exercise and eating healthy, and I so happen to have 18 great supplements that I share with friends, family, and new people like yourself.
Oh,
But we don't have to talk about that right now, Sarah. I just want to get to know you. Actually, let's talk about some things. Do you eat healthy, or are you and your family into eating healthy and making good food choices by chance?
I try to be. I've got 2 little kids, so they're kind of picky eaters, but we're trying to do the healthy thing.
Yeah. Why is eating healthy important to you and your family?
Oh, just because there's so many toxins in processed foods.
Yeah, I'm well aware of that. I mean, as a health nut, I know that. Now, do you guys exercise too? Do you and Mr. Exercise and show the kids that exercising is important?
Yeah, definitely.
How many times do you exercise per week?
About 3.
3 times?
Yep.
Now, why is it important for you guys to exercise?
Oh, just to stay healthy. I'm still trying to lose a couple pounds of baby weight here, and show a good role models for our kids too. Okay.
Now, do you work by chance? I heard you have little kids and you baby weight.
I don't work.
Okay.
I'm a stay-at-home mom.
That's work, by the way.
A 4? 4? Okay. What did you do before kids? Did you happen to work? Did you go to college or high school, or what's your work history?
Yeah, I went to college. My degree is in psychology.
Oh, psychology's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So you're probably analyzing me right now, huh?
Sure.
Yeah. So now, do you plan on going to work once the kids are in school by chance?
I thought, yeah, I'm gonna have to go back. It's gonna be a long break in between, working and not working.
Now, why do you say you have to go back? What's your thoughts around that? Why are you saying yeah?
I'm gonna have to earn an income. I'm gonna have to be able to contribute.
And and I respect, trust me, I'm with you every step of the way. I just want to learn a little bit more. When you say you have to earn income, like what are some of the things that are important to you and your family? Like what are you going to do with that income?
Be able to support my kids as they get older in activities that they may want to do, starting college funds, mostly, in supporting the kids would be the main reason. Okay.
Now, teacher, psychology, really good at reading people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your why is to help your kids have college funds. Now, I'm guessing you're going to want to go on vacations with your kids, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. And, with 4 kids, maybe eventually bigger house, different area, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be
Okay.
great.
And probably maybe, a car or three, depending on how old the kids get and if they're available to drive and stuff like that. I know you're in New York. Maybe you're going to use public transportation, but just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
actually in Wisconsin.
Yeah. So I bring this up to you, Sarah, because what if I told you there was an opportunity for you not to have to go back to teaching and go back to work, and you could really just stay and cater to your family and still be able to accomplish many of the things that you want to accomplish financially?
Wow, well, that would be amazing.
Now, I have no silver bullets and I have no lottery tickets, but I've been working my business from my home for 3 years now.
Wow.
And I make just as much money, if not more, than I did in my 9 to 5.
Okay.
And some of the things that I like about the business that I run from my home is I have 18 products, right? Health and wellness products. I don't have to formulate the products. I'm not a scientist, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to manufacture the products. I don't own any machinery. I don't have to store the products. I have no warehouses. And I don't have to set up brick and mortar and have salespeople at places to sell my products. So I cut out a ton of the middlemen that are normally set up when you run your own business.
Right.
All I have to do is ask people about health and wellness and figure out what they're trying to accomplish in their life and see if my products or my business opportunity can be the vehicle to help them get what they want in their life, like I did with you today.
Okay.
So with that being said, first of all, I'd love for you to try some of my products.
Okay.
We have some products that may be able to assist you in losing some of that baby weight. And we have some products that can give you some natural energy, so you have to drink coffee or those energy drinks. I'm not sure if you do, but if you do. And I don't know about you, but I have twins and they can be a little stressful from time to time. And we got some products that have been known to maybe, with compliance involved, temper anxiety.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I would love to try some of the products.
Okay, cool. So we'll get together on that. And as we get to know each other and you try the products, I'm more than willing to share more about how the business works, how network marketing works, how my company Plexus has been around for almost 10 years and has had phenomenal success and why we've had success. And I'd even be willing to introduce you to some of my business partners so you can hear some of their stories and learn more about how they became successful in running their own business, even though they never had any inclination to run a business before and they knew nothing about network marketing. And now they're running successful businesses and helping people like I plan on helping you. Does that sound like something you'd be interested in, Sarah?
Definitely.
Cool. So you guys see how that worked? And I'm not perfect. She played a lot with me and helping me with that. But I asked a lot of questions.
One thing I love question that you asked is you asked for the sale. I've been doing that lately, and you have to ask for it. Like the one that we signed up today, okay, we went through the whole list. She asked a lot of questions, which was great. I asked her a lot of questions, and I said, are you willing to give it a shot?
Yeah.
And she said yes. And then a week ago, I had 2 that I had on the ledge. Okay, are you ready to order and give it a shot? And they both said, not right now, maybe in a month. And, so they go back on my calendar for next month. But you have to ask for the sale, and you have to ask for the yes or for the no. And people will give it to you. And it's okay if they say, no, not right now. Don't get upset over it. Just say, whatever.
Yeah.
But like asking for it's huge. Okay. In the essence of time, I do want to say Joseph is so kind to offer to continue to be with us and coach us, but he is a performance-based coach. So if he doesn't see performance out of us, he's going to cut us off. He's a 3 strikes you're out guy. So let's show him what we can do and show him what we're made of and put his teachings into play, because I think they were really, really awesome and useful. So can we all agree to that? And then we can continue to have these calls with Joseph, or maybe move forward and next month we talk about duplication. What's up, Jack? Jody's little guy. Different topics that you guys want to hear about. Like you said, enrolling, retention, duplication, and what was the 4th one?
Enrollment, developing leaders.
Developing leaders. Yep. And I think that's one thing too, is a lot of people are good signers, but developing the leaders out of the people that you have right in front of you is where a lot of people get hung up. So, you know, if we could do a topic every month for the next 4 months and see where that takes us, but we got to show Joseph results first. So, and I'm going to be honest with him when he asks me.
Yeah.
Myself included. And he can see all my stuff, so.
And my hope is, you know, just to, if you don't mind me closing it out, Aaron,
Yeah.
my hope is that, you know, I see some people I know on here and that I've talked to, and my hope is that through working together, we get as many of you as possible to the coaching level so that you can have your own personal Plexus coach to help you with your businesses. And if you're in New York or anywhere in the Northeast, it's going to be me. And for us to have this experience already before you get me as your coach is even better, because, you know, once we give you the foundation of skills needed for your business, then it's driving the numbers. It's taking the steps and the act. Then I'll know it's a matter of effort on your end. So once we give you all the tools and skills and abilities, and we're constantly polishing them up and making sure that you're doing them, then it's just a matter of you going out there and using those tools. So that's my hope for you guys. And Aaron, you guys, or all of you, have a safe trip to Leaders, whoever's going. Whoever's not going and has time and is available, please go to my Facebook, Joseph Boussier. Look at the power hours. Please get involved. You get to see how we work them here at Plexus. And then if you want, you can run them for your teams, which I highly recommend. I'm going to be running more in the future. But thank you so much. I really enjoyed it, and I just want the best for you guys. And if you've had success before, I want to give you guys the opportunity to have success again, but even better than before.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Okay. Thank you so much. This was amazing.
All right. Tell the
Thank
misters
you.
hello.
All right. Bye, Joseph.
Bye.
Bye.